What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna be doing another tier list. This is totally out of the norm. I said, screw it, let me go to the tier maker website, go on their main page, and look up one of the first things on there. The first thing on there was fast food. Now, I don't know about you, but I look like the type of person that would know their fast food extremely well. I'm not saying I'm fat, but my chins speak for themselves. Alright, so we've got, of course, our regular S through F, and then we have the haven't tried section, much like the haven't seen section when it came to my other tier maker movie lists. This will be the first, I think, non-movie list that I have. So, let's go ahead and go through this. First up, we've got Arby's. Guys, I don't know if you know about Arby's, but Arby's, I'm in love with Arby's right now. I'm putting Arby's in A tier. I'm not saying they're the greatest thing in the world, but I've not once had a bad experience with Arby's. The only time that anything ever somewhat bad occurred with Arby's was through DoorDash, and it was DoorDash's fault. They grabbed the wrong thing. They grabbed somebody's DoorDash that his name was Donnell. Donnell, you had a fantastic meal that you prepared, and I'm sure you got my meal. I hope you enjoyed mine. I enjoyed yours. It was like a roast beef and Swiss sandwich, and then a strawberry lemonade. It was pretty good. But that wasn't Arby's fault. That was the DoorDasher's fault. So Arby's, you've not once steered me wrong. Even that incorrect meal I had gotten, it was still good. So A tier all the way. Burger King, I feel like Burger King used to be better when I was a kid. Honestly, I don't like Burger King. I'm putting Burger King in D. Burger King is like, if I need to eat because I'm going to die type situation, like, I'm not gonna die unless I don't eat for like 2 weeks. So like, I don't think there's ever gonna be a time where I'm gonna need to go into a Burger King. So I think we're safe. I think we're alright. Little Caesars, I'd put Little Caesars in a C, in a C category. Again, there's only one Little Caesars anywhere near my house, and it's like all the way across the entire city, and it's just like, I do not want to drive 20 to 30 minutes out of my way for pizza that's $5. It's not worth it. It doesn't help that where I'm from is well known for its pizza. So it's just like, hey, listen, we're not playing this Little Caesars game. It's good when you have it every once in a while. It's just it's not horrible. It's C. Carl's Jr. I'm not gonna lie, I've never tried it. ChickfilA, guys, ChickfilA I feel is overrated. Now I haven't had anything horrible with ChickfilA done to me. I just feel like it's overrated. I would throw them in a B tier. I've only had them maybe 4 times. My friend loves Chick-fil-A. He'll go and he'll eat their food all the time. He does that with McDonald's too, though, so who knows? Maybe he's just weird. But Chick-fil-A, again, nothing bad ever happened with them. It's just, I feel like I've had it before. Like, I've had it other places. And if your food doesn't stand out to me, I'm not going to come back. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to just keep coming. So, it's just bland. It's normal. Chipotle, I've never had. I don't know why. I think it was when all those outbreaks kept happening with the whatever was in the Chipotle chicken or whatever. Was it salmonella? Was it something else? I have no idea. But I was like, yeah, I'm not eating their food. Like, I was scared, like, disgusted. I didn't want to die or get sick, you know? So I've just never tried them, ever. And all my friends tell me I need to. Maybe I will someday. But we have not yet. Domino's, D. Domino's is... I have a story about Domino's. And if you ever want me to share it, I'll make a whole video on it. Because, like, they are scummy people, the Domino's. Domino's makes me mad. First off, like I said with Little Caesars, pizza is very well respected in my area. There's tons of pizza places, tons of incredible pizza places where I live, far superior to Domino's and Little Caesars. Domino's is like, if it's 1 in the morning and nothing else is open, I will get Domino's because I'm starving and I don't want to make my own food. That's what Domino's is for. But yeah, like I said, if you ever want to hear the genuine story about Domino's being a bunch of asshats, go ahead and comment it down below. I'll make the video if there's a comment about it. But Dairy Queen, I had Dairy Queen twice in the last 6 months. And you know what? I feel like it's B tier. Nothing really stands out to me. Much like ChickfilA, like, nothing stands out. It's solid. It's a solid place to get food. But it's not that great. Like, it's not like, oh my god, I have to have more. Alright, it's just not. Five Guys. Five Guys I've had twice. And it's only because a burger, a thing of fries, and a soda is like $95. But it really does, like, taste so good. S tier for Five Guys. I'm sorry, Five Guys is so good. It makes me so angry knowing that I personally can't go out and order it every day. But Five Guys is just, mwah. Those 2 times that I've had it, I sat there in the Five Guys and I felt so happy. Like, life felt so good. Like, nothing else mattered while I was eating Five Guys. And that is just, that's what you want. You know what I mean? That is a good meal. That is what Five Guys does to me. In-N-Out Burger, I never had it. I live in Pennsylvania. We don't have In-N-Out. Jack in the Box, same thing. There's no Jack in the Boxes here. Hey, you want me to, be able to throw you on the list? Put a damn Jack in the Box here. Put a damn In-N-Out here. Do something. Gosh. KFC, I feel like KFC gets hated on a lot. I feel like people forget about it. I feel like everyone's like, oh yeah, Popeyes, haha. I think KFC is like B tier. Like, they don't, like I said, they're not anything incredible, and people forget about them. KFC's never done me dirty. Alright? There was never a time, oh well, there was one time when I was like 7, and their floor was slippery, and there was no sign, and I slipped, and I spilled my drink all over myself. I was pissed. I was a little kid. My dad laughed at me, and it was embarrassing. Other than that, though, KFC has done nothing wrong to me. Meals are always good. Food's always good. The one time I ordered on DoorDash, and they were like, hey, we don't have that food. Do you want something different? And I was like, yeah, just surprise me. Just change my bill. And they did. They did all that. And that food was good, too. I don't even know what it was. Was it those Nashville hot tenders or whatever? I have no clue. But it was good. But it was not, like, impressive. It was not, it was nothing spectacular or out of this world. McDonald's is C tier, alright? There's no way we're putting McDonald's higher than C tier. McDonald's is best when you're starving and you just got out of work after like an 8-hour day or 9-hour day, and you're like, oh God, I don't want to go home and make food, and Arby's is across town, and Five Guys is too expensive, and it's like, McDonald's is right there. And you go and you get it, and it's just, you eat it, and then you want to hate yourself, and that's McDonald's. Panda Express is not where I live. I don't know why I don't have all these awesome places to eat, but literally just come here. Come here. I don't get it. Papa John's, we used to have a Papa John's, and then they closed because, again, where I live, pizza is really well known. We have tons of mom and pop shops that are far more successful than Domino's and Little Caesars and Papa John's and all that stuff in this area. Papa John's is another one of those D-tier pizza places where it's like, I would not order them unless it was like a massive party and the pizza's cheap and it's quick, and that's the only reason I would ever get Papa John's. Papa John's is not worth my time. Pizza Hut. Guys, Pizza Hut is S tier, okay? Pizza Hut, let me paint you a picture, all right? It was a month before COVID happened, and my father, who I'm not extremely close with, was in the hospital, all right? He lived across the state of Pennsylvania from me, and we were told that he was not going to make it, all right? So me and all my siblings go there, and apparently my father's up and fine and not going to die, and we're flipping out on the doctors like, how could you get this wrong? We all believe my father had COVID, and that's why the doctors had it wrong, because they really thought he was gonna die, and then out of nowhere he was fine, and he was up and he was talking, and so yeah, it was interesting. He was on a ventilator and everything. But what is it? Pizza Hut. Yeah, let's get back to the Pizza Hut. My father was in a hospital, and I was online on my phone, and I saw that there was a Pizza Hut nearby, and I was like, yo, there's no Pizza Huts where we live anymore because we ran them all out of business. We need to go to this Pizza Hut. So my entire family, and I have a big ass family. I have 3 other siblings. They have tons of kids. They have boyfriends and girlfriends, and my mother, and you know, it's just so many people. And we all just left my dad in the hospital for Pizza Hut. And that is how powerful Pizza Hut is. Nobody out pizzas the Hut. Not even my father in a hospital bed. But it's funny because my dad literally goes, bring me some back. Like, he wanted it too. He wanted it too. And that's the funny story about Pizza Hut. And now we're getting them back. We're getting a Pizza Hut back in my area, and I can't wait. I don't know when they open. It should be sometime very soon, but I can't wait because we have missed them for so long. I don't know why they ever got rid of them, because Pizza Hut was actually one of the few pizza places that was like a big chain that people enjoyed around here. So Papa John's, Domino's, Little Caesars, get the hell out of here. But Pizza Hut, please stay. Okay? Pizza Hut is S tier all the way. Popeyes is the bullshit version of KFC. I'm putting it in D tier. I've gone to Popeyes twice. And I've gotten it from DoorDash once. The time I got it on DoorDash, everything was incorrect. My name was on the receipt. They packaged it incorrectly. So that goes on the Popeyes organization, company, workers. They just read it wrong and fucked up my order, which is like, come on, really? It's not that hard. I've done it. Like, I've put things in bags. Like, I'm not anybody better than you. I'm just saying you fucked up, you know? The 2 times I went there, the one cashier kept trying to use her acrylic nails to smack the buttons on the machine. And I'm like, listen, your nail goes out to here. Your finger with the body heat is here. Use your fucking finger, not your nail. And she kept yelling. And I was like, yo, how are you employed here? And it was just, I didn't say anything because I have anxiety. But when I got back to my table and my friends were like, what took so long, man? I was like, yo, this chick was bonkers, dude. Like, she doesn't understand how the world works. I was like, she probably does the same thing with her phone at home. She's like, why won't this slide up? She's hitting it with her nail. Like, oh. And she was young. It's not like she was like old. She was a young girl, and she was dumb. I'm sorry, but that ruins my experience, in my opinion. And their chicken sandwich just isn't all that hot. I mean, maybe it's just my Popeyes, who knows? But it was not that great. Sonic, I miss Sonic a lot, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put them in B. I think Sonic is like, it was good with the, like their shakes and their slushies and stuff, but their food really not special. We had a Sonic a couple years, maybe 6 years ago, and they shut down. There's talks of them coming back because the building is still there. And, like, everything is still there, and it's all in good shape. Like, nobody's messed with this building. So, hopefully, they come back. I don't know why so much leaves this area, but they do. Like, and then they come back 5 years later, and it doesn't make any sense to me. But Subway, guys, I'm not gonna lie, I do not like Subway. It's so bland. Like, I understand I make my own sandwich. It's a C tier, all right? It's not D tier, it's C tier. Listen, it's bland. If I'm gonna buy a big sandwich, I'm not gonna spend $9. All right? I'm gonna go to the store, buy a fucking loaf of bread for $2. All right? Buy a bunch of meats and stuff, and it's gonna equate to what? $3? You know, they put like what, 6 slices of whatever. That shit's cheap. Go to the store and buy it yourself. Like, I would rather hand make my sandwich than have them make it, because really, it's just better that way. Because then you're spending less, you're making your meal, it's nice. Subway just, I feel like it's something for lazy people. I mean, all fast food's for something for lazy people, but I feel like it's literally a sandwich. I just don't like sandwich places. I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole. Taco Bell is a C. Everybody likes Taco Bell. I don't. I'm not a big fan of Taco Bell. I've had it twice in the last 2 months. One of which was at midnight with a bunch of my friends. The other time was at like 4 in the afternoon, and I had the option between Burger King and Taco Bell, and I said, God damn it. You know, like, son of a bitch. So, Taco Bell it was. And they are the same thing as McDonald's and Subway and Little Caesars. They're like, whatever, I'll get you because I'm hungry. So, Wendy's, alright, so the Wendy's in my area, there's 2 in my area, like, right immediately in my area. One is fantastic, alright? I worked at a Walmart, and when I would go on my lunch, I would go to Wendy's, and they were A tier, alright? Now, this other one that I go to, horrible. Like, they make me so upset. The other day, I was there with my nephews. I have a 9-year-old nephew and 8-year-old. I think he's 8 now, year-old nephew. I might be mixing that up. But he's either 7 or 8. I'm sorry, bro. Forget his age. But what is it? We're there and we're waiting, and there's like 20 cars in this line, and we ordered online on the app so that it'd be ready when we got there, and the doors are shut, and so we have to wait in this line. I'm just like, dude, our food is gonna be cold. We made we got Frosties. This shit's gonna be melted. And finally we get there, and they forget our sauces on our chicken nuggets, and I was like, son of a bitch! You know, like, how do you do that? How do you, again, fuck up your order? Like, how do you not just double check as an employee? Double check. You know, I'm all for the fact that fast food workers are treated unfairly and such, and that they deserve higher pay. But do the job. Like, I've worked in food service. I get it. I get how hard it can be and how strenuous it is. But guys, just throw the fucking packets in the bag. You know, like, it's not hard. I've done it thousands of times. Trust me. Our last one, White Castle. I've never eaten at White Castle, but the Harold and Kumar movie has taught me one thing, and that it should be S tier. That's all I've got. All right, that's all I've got on White Castle. Honestly, never had White Castle, but it's going in S tier because of the Harold and Kumar movie. All right, guys, so that is all I have for you when it comes to my fast food restaurant rankings. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. You have any differences or similarities here, go ahead and comment down below. If you want me to talk about that Domino's story, go ahead, comment down below. I'll make a video. I 100% will. I just don't want to throw a random video up there if it's not asked for. And if you're new here, you want to see more like this, go ahead and subscribe. I make videos every single week. So thank you guys, and I'll see you soon. Peace.